It is when I was little. I don't know why it happens, but this happens for a lot of guys. When I was 11 years old, I was walking down a path and with some friends, and we found a pornographic magazine. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I was like the most innocent kid. I was like in shock looking at the pictures, going, this exists. Like I was just my world was blown, you know? And I go to my dad and I go straight home, and my dad's home early. I'm like, Dad, I saw a pornographic magazine. Or I didn't even call it that. I was like, I saw a magazine with naked people. My friends and I were looking at it. It was crazy. Did you know this exists? And he's like, both kind of laughing and also sad at the same time, really sad. Like, he's like, yeah, son. And I just had no sexual awakening at all. I was like shocked, you know, just like, how in the world does this happen, you know? And he goes, well, how did you feel when you looked at it? I was like, scared and excited. I was like, Dad, have you ever seen these? He goes, yeah, unfortunately I have. And he said, you know, those women that are in that magazine with those men, can you imagine if that was your sister or your mom? And I said, no. And he goes, well, it's someone's sister and it's someone's mom and it's someone's daughter. He goes, how would you feel if someone looked at your mom or your sister like that? I was like, I would kill them. I was 11. And he said, well, you need to protect those women because they don't know how to value themselves the way that you're feeling the value over them right now. And he said, the reason why I don't look at these magazines anymore is because when I became a Christian, I began to protect my connection with your mom at all costs because we had years together, and every time I looked away from those years at something else, it violated that connection. We were no longer connected. And so I want to challenge you, son, to find that place of connection and protect it with women. I remember it was just done in me. I never had like a pornographic struggle because of that, because my dad was an example that said, protect connection at all costs. So with Cherie, my wife, when we got married 4 years ago, I didn't come into it with a bunch of baggage, thank God. And there's no condemnation for anybody who doesn't have a walk that's pure in that area. But there's a place inside of you that when you understand that character is protecting connection, but the connection is the anointing that we have to protect at all costs. It helps to dismantle a performance issue that's on your life. And if you come into the prophetic and you come into the supernatural with a performance issue, it will destroy you. That's why we've watched so many people fail in these types of ministries, because at some point they're only honored. It's like an NBA player. You're only honored when you're doing well. And you're only honored when you have something to give.